Yes, that is right. The Garmatron. Hey everyone. So I'm going to be talking about here the most recent sighting here of a very old Ninjago vehicle. Now, I mean, you could say very old, which could be older stuff, could be like season 1 stuff, but I mean, the final battle was all the way back in the final battle episodes. Mainly were back in November in 2012. And that was with the Overlord and Lord Garmatron and the Stone Army and all that stuff. And Lloyd becoming the ultimate Spinjitzu master, the ninja, just gaining these new elemental blades and all that stuff, and helping Lloyd gain his ultimate power. Well, there was one big ultimate weapon that led the Overlord to almost succeed completely, and that was the Garmatron. The Garmatron was able to shoot off dark matter from the Dark Island of Ninjago. The Dark Island is just the island just of pure darkness. The Overlord was locked away for so long, and there is where the dark matter was. And in the episodes leading up to the last the season finale, season 2. You just had, the Stone Army gathering up all this dark matter, leading it to this big unknown weapon. We saw the cannon already, but, it was all a big mystery until the end of episode 24. It was revealed. And then in episode 25, it was used. And in episode 25 is when the Overlord's plan became complete. And, Lord Garmatron thought that he was, taking over Ninjago, setting off the balance and ruling Ninjago as evil. But what he didn't know is he was releasing the Overlord, and the Overlord was to possess him and take over his body, which he did. So, with that, the Garmatron, they fought the ninja a lot. Of course, the ninja lost that battle, and then the Overlord got away on the Garmatron to Ninjago. And then we saw the Overlord back on this vehicle in 26 until the ninja ended up returning to Ninjago and seeing it turn into a fortress. So, and then Lloyd defeated the Overlord and then just somehow disappeared. But I know I just kind of went through the little main part of the Garmatron, what we know it from. But in episode 58, people have known this for a few days now. I just kind of making videos. I don't want to put a ton of videos out really quickly. It'd be kind of weird. But I'm going to talk about the Garmatron. Episode 58. Real quickly, just a quick glance. In the background, like a junkyard place or something like that, where Zane and Kai were trying to get the bounty. When, the bounty was chained down because they took the bounty because they were apparently criminals because Nauticon and all that. But the Garmatron was in the background, and you could see it there. Is a shot of just the Garmatron. Here's like a big chain there for the bounty, I think, or something like that. But maybe. And then you can see like there's this one guy that was going around with his gun and his dog. But in the background there, you can't see the Garmatron. Could this mean anything? How did it survive? Could this just be like a little fun little add-in they put in there just to kind of put a little throwback to season 2? They're adding little hints in season 2 a lot in this season. They in episode 58 as well. They also had, the cannon shoot through the same exact office building as Nauticon's crew did, and as Captain Soda's crew did in episode 15. They did the same thing in episode 58 with Nauticon's crew. So Captain Soda's crew and Nauticon's crew did the same thing. This is coming up, so we're just kind of seeing these older type of things come. They're just kind of referencing back to the older seasons. But the Garmatron, it's there. And apparently it is not destroyed or rebuilt. Who knows if this is even rebuilt? Maybe it was destroyed, but I don't see how that could be rebuilt. It looked like it was quite difficult to make, especially how much time it took. It took all that dark matter just to bring in. I know the dark matter could be the ammo, but they brought a lot over there, so, who knows? It looked like it was still difficult to make, so could this be the Garmatron has survived So as we know, it was the Dark Fortress thingy, and that's what Lloyd fought the Overlord on. I have no idea how this machine actually ended up turned into this fortress. I have no idea how that actually happens. This is weird, but it did, and that is the Garmatron's last form we saw it until here. So what do you guys think about this? You know, what exactly do you think it means? The Garmatron is there and back. You know, we've seen past vehicles return, so like Kai's mech came back in episode 49 or something like that. Yeah, when Peekaboo, when they were going up the mountain peak. So I mean, we're seeing older things come back a little bit every now and then. So could this just be another thing we see come back, or could it come back later on and still be used in the future? You know, who knows? Who knows what exactly will happen? But what do you guys think will happen with this? And yeah, the Garmatron has been seen again, guys. So what do you guys think this means?